walks between customers, checking that their needs are taken care of, and a young woman, who could easily be his twin, paces lightly around, bringing customers their orders and engaging in a polite conversation. All right. You start perusing the wares and are struck by their high quality. The selection is vast, and the workmanship is outstanding. See anything that takes your fancy? The young woman asks, coming near. Uh-huh. I'll show you something that takes. I'm Kalinin. Kalelen. I am Kel Ellen. I part own this place. It's run as a cooperative of weaponsmiths, bowyers, and finesmiths. There's dwarven work here, elvish, human, and all sorts. You notice Kalilin talks with a thick accent that sounds nothing like the locals. I'm from Vaasa, she says with a smile, as if reading your thoughts. My father moved here some years ago. There's not much going on up these ways. Not these days, anyway. Just strife. You nod appreciatively. Could you show me through your stock? Cock. You ask politely. Sword in the. I'm such a 14-year-old. Sword in the Forge is an exceptionally well stocked weapons shop. Browse the list below. Purchase what you like. All right. Let's check it out. Hand axe, mage, quarterstaff, spear, bow, battle axe, flail, glaive, great axe, great sword, long sword, maul, morningstar, rapier, scimitar. Yeah, ooh, hand crossbow, longbow. Okay, let's just get into it. I am going to switch. I'm assuming as a rogue, I'm proficient in all manner of. No. What the fuck? Simple weapons, hand crossbows, long swords, rapiers, and short swords. Okay. I need to. I'm going to get a rapier then so that I can do rapier and dagger instead of dagger and dagger. So I will do that. Rapier, I believe, is a finesse weapon. Oh no, it has to be light weapon, doesn't it? God damn it. So that means I need a short sword, which I already have. Oh yeah, I've been attacking with short sword and then offhand dagger. Okay, longbow is a martial weapon. And I'm fucked. I can't do anything here. I have wasted a trip to the store. You look like someone who knows their weapons. Would you like to have a look at what we have out back? Oh, yes. Yes, I would. Oh, yes. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. Kalennin quietly leads you behind the counter and into a small room behind the main shop, which is cool and quiet. In here are crates, some unpacked, and a selection of weapons and other things laid out on the table. You peruse the items for about 2 heartbeats when she suddenly grabs you by the front of your tunic and pants along. Wait, what? She grabs you by the front of your tunic and plants a long, passionate kiss on your mouth. What? What is going on? All right. You are shocked. You don't even really think to resist her advances. Sorry, she says unconvincingly, turning and walking toward the items, running a hand through your hair. You wonder where that came from. Some people just go with their instincts, you decide. Perhaps you're irresistible. Kalelin first shows you a simple, unassuming arrow, an arrow of undead slaying, she says. All business now. Any undead creature, ghoul, vampire, zombie, this will down them, if not completely, then almost. She gently sets it down and then proceeds into the next item, an ornate longsword. This sword belonged to Zentar's nephew, it is said. He was gifted it by a mage from Melval, but never knew how to use it. It's been in our possession for many years. Perhaps the price is what scares people off. Kalelin then carefully picks up a long, vicious-looking dagger. She flips it around to show you the chamber on the underside. A little flick of this catch here causes poison to run down the blade. It's equipped with 2 doses of angel's tears. After that, you'll need to refill it yourself. Holy shit, now we're talking. And this, Kalelin says, indicating a small sword, belonged to a halfling famous in the era, Rune Blackwood. The area. Finally, Kalelin shows you a small bottle. Oil of sharpness distilled by my father himself before he died will make your blade keener than any sword in the land for 1 hour. Then she lays out the prices for you. Ah, fuck. Oh, Jesus Christ. I can't afford any of this shit. Well, fuck this. How much money do I have again? 200 gold and 6 silver. Well, fuck. I can't buy any of this. Okay. Make your purchases from the entry. And then... Okay, return to 86 and visit any other merchants you want. Ignore the instruction to take a progress point on 86. Oh, really? So wait, that didn't cost me a progress point then. Okay, then I didn't really fuck up. Okay. So what else was I going to do? Mail, plate, and hide. Well, I can do light armor. Is hide light? All right, I'm going to go here then. You step inside the spacious store, which appears unattended. Soon, however, a gnome appears in the workshop out back, and where hammering and the hiss of the rapidly cooled metal can be heard. Sorry, I was talking to my smith, the gnome chirps merrily. He looks middle-aged at most, but then it's hard to tell with gnomes. He could be 200 years old. Can I help you, he asks. You make a few inquiries, and the gnome shows you around the shop, which specializes in full suits of armor. He is an interesting little chap, and you are soon deep in conversation with him, thinking that I might get a good deal out of this. Your conversation is rudely interrupted by the entrance of 3 Zhentil guards. You there, gnome, service. Oh no, there's going to be trouble. The gnome coughs in a dignified manner and replies, Ah, yes, sorry, sir, but if you could just wait until I finish serving this. Studded leather. Okay, Stormhound. No, I can't wait. The Zhentiler wait for no one. Get over here. The gnome mumbles you an apology and walks quickly over to the counter where he steps up onto a box. Very well, sir, the gnome says to the Zhentilar guard, visibly flustered. How may I... The guard cuts him off again. I need to order 24 suits of full plate, at cost. At cost, sir? No, sir, that's simply not. You will deliver the armor at cost, little gnome, or Monsoon will come down on you like a ton of bricks. Do you hear? There is a war on, midget. Oh, see, he went and used the M word on him. That's bad. How will you deal with this rude soldier? Oh, what? I'm gonna fucking deal with it? Wait patiently. That seems like a good idea since I'm at half hit points. There is no one else in the shop. You could draw your weapon and attack. You could cast command to tell him to grovel. I don't have command. You could cast suggestion. No. You could definitely baffle him with a bit of minor illusion. No. Or you could wreak havoc with him with Mage Hand. No, I don't have any of that shit. So, do I dare attack this guy? I don't know. There was no one else in the shop. You could draw your weapon and attack. Didn't it say 3 of these guys showed up? Yeah, and of 3 Zhentilar guards. No, I'm not going to fucking attack 3 guards. Fuck that. Wait patiently. You hold your tongue, waiting for the Zhentilar to depart, which they do eventually, but only after they have secured their demands from the poor old gnome. Bloody thugs, little merchant mumbles as he makes his way back over to you. Put me out of business, they will. You make a few sympathetic comments to the poor gnome and get back to the business of shopping for armor. Go to 14. All right, here we go. The gnome leads you over to his display where the full suits of armor are set up on mannequins. I'm afraid we're not as well stocked as we usually are, the gnome says apologetically. But have a look through this lot. It's all good quality, and you won't find better prices anywhere in the Moonsea region. Browse the list below. You may purchase any of the following items. If you do, obviously deduct the gold from and add the armor to your inventory. Okay, studded leather. There it is. Studded leather is light armor, which will give me 1 more armor class, I believe, since I have leather. Okay, and the rest of this is not applicable to me. Alright, so I am going to buy studded leather for 50 gold pieces. I'm going to add it to my inventory. And I'm going to change my armor class to that because studded leather does allow full dex, does it not? Dex bonus, yes. Alright, so now my armor class is 14 because I have 1 on my dex. Ooh, no, I have 2. Yeah, 2 plus 2. Yeah, okay, 14. Good. Alright, took off the money, and when you're done, you may return to 86 to visit, but ignore the direction to take another progress point. Really? I don't have to take another one? Well, I'm all done anyway. Okay, so let's go out of here. Thank you, Mr. Gnome. Get rid of this. I'm all done shopping. I'm going to go back to this. Alright. This map is this map. Okay, good. So I'm gonna head down to the ruins to 78. Oh, but I cross a green thing when I do that. So when I cross a green thing, that is in south. So I roll on this, go to 220. Oh my God. Okay. My God, what's happening? You are in South Zhentil. Stopping where you are, you look back toward North Zhentil across the bridge that spans the River Tesh. The day has become fine, and from here Zhentil looks picturesque, even friendly even. Towers adorn the skyline, and beyond that you can see the foothills of the Dragonspine Mountains in the distance. Then your attention is drawn to a figure on the bridge. They're too far away to see properly, but something about them feels off. You can move along quickly if you wish, or you can stand and wait to see if the person does anything. Make an insight check. All right, I am going to do that. I'm interested to know, so I'm going to make an insight check. Boom, insight right here. Bam. Ooh, I'm at disadvantage for some fucking reason. So I got a 5. So I go to this entry. You can't tell anything about the strange figure on the bridge, even whether they are male or female. You move from your position and walk around a bit, browsing the wares of a nearby vendor, but every time you glance up, the figure on the bridge is still there, not moving. Are they watching you? You can't tell. They are staring east down the River Tesh, but their face is covered by a deep hood. As people pass on the bridge, they completely ignore the presence of the figure, as if they're not even there. To leave the area quickly, go to 85. To approach the figure, well, of course I have to approach the figure. Casually, you move onto the bridge and begin walking in a moderate pace towards the middle of the bridge, as if you simply mean to return to the North City. Out of your peripheral vision, you keep an eye on the figure on the bridge. Now that you are closer, you can see that whatever stands there is draped in a voluminous robe that conceals not only their face, but the shape of their body. You continue to walk, but then you are right beside them, and you turn and move to tap them on the shoulder, but the robe crumples under your hand. Whatever or whoever was holding it up is now gone. You look around, but all you can see is city folk strolling across the bridge, merchants pushing carts, as if the whole incident was only visible to you and you alone. Who or what was that figure? Make a history roll. All right. I got a 10. Oh, because I'm still poisoned, that's why. If unsuccessful, you are unable to make sense of what you have just seen. Return to map 1 and choose your destination. Okay, well, fuck it. So I'm going down to the southern ruins. From the ashes, we will rise after the disastrous invasion of the Orc and Gore horde of the scorching fucking whatever of dragon fire that destroyed Zhentil Keep. nearly 35 years ago. We rebuilt this fair city out of the rubble and ruins of old. Some of the destruction is still visible in the South City to remind us of those horrible times. You know what I should do? I thought I would have done this, but I need to put pins on this map for each of these entries, which I'll make a note about. Errors to correct. Uh, oh, those were. Oh, I think I fixed all those. Okay. Let's put pins on map of Zhentil Keep for locations. All right, cool. So I'm going to go to story entry 78. Add 1 progress point. Okay, now I have 4. No. Now I have 4. If this puts you at 5, no. You make your way to the common quarter and into the ravaged, rubble-strewn landscape of the South City ruins. From what you have gathered during your time here, there was a great invasion of Zhentil Keep some 50 years ago by a large force of orcs, ogres, and even a dragon or two. The city was more or less leveled, and rebuilding has been going on since. It appears most of the debris has been cleared away from this area, and you can see the road that has been remade. Fresh cobble runs southwards of an open gate and onward to the next city south, named Ulash. Behind you, let's see about that. Let me just really quick view the boop 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 boop. What's the name of this thing? Here we go. Wasn't there a map? Yeah. So he says, yeah, right. Goes back. Okay, I'm here, and he said it goes to Ulash. Okay, good. Very good. Uh, Behind you to the north, a swath of newly constructed houses forms the common quarter where many of the poor citizens live, and the Zhentilar barracks on the eastern side of the South City. You walk into the midst of the ruins and you look around. Mostly all you can see are the blasted empty shells of wrecked houses and the odd scurrying rat. But to the south, you can see the remains of what appears to be a temple. Oh, ruins. Very good. To investigate some of the houses, go to 58. Or would you rather investigate the temple ruins? Okay, chat, what should I do? Should I do the houses or the ruins? First person to Rob always thinks about being a stud. First person to put the answer in the chat is what I will do. I will go to the house or I will go to the ruins, depending on what you guys say. You guys have a few more seconds to. If nobody answers, I'll just have to roll for it. But I will roll for it. Odds will be the house, and evens will be the. Oh, somebody said house. Okay, I'm going to the houses then. Here we go. Stormhand said houses. Okay, you move amongst the destroyed remains of the houses, seeing scars of battle everywhere. There's little to be seen. War has all but leveled the place. Make an investigation check. Oh my god. Investigation check? Alright. Still poisoned. I got a 9. If I get a 1 through 7 here, 8 through 13 go to here. You kick some piles of rubble and find a few interesting things. A velvet pouch of bone, gaming dice, 14 silver pieces, and a set of throwing daggers, 5 of them in all in good condition, sheathed in a belt with multiple scabbards. Take all of these items and add them to your inventory. Okay, fine. I will then. So 14 silver, that makes it 20. Throwing daggers. I don't think... Are throwing daggers even a thing? No, so just daggers, I guess. So I'll just change my daggers. I'll just up my daggers to 5, up 5. Dagger, dagger, dagger. So I've got 6 of these now. And then dice, gaming dice. Very good. Dice. Dice set. Are they bone dice? Bone gaming dice, yeah. Very good. I'm taking them. All right. Do you want to check out the temple? Yes, I do. You walk south, discerning the outline of the temple, made in an older style than the other buildings you've seen so far from Zhentil Keep. It resembles some of the Bane temples that you have seen since being here, and nearing the ruin you can see inside the remains of an altar. The entrance, however, is utterly wrecked. A high pile of rubble will make getting inside a bit of work. Will you climb over the rubble pile to get inside the ruined temple? If you would rather go to investigate some of the ruined houses instead. No, yeah, I will climb over it. Oh, wait, did it tell me to do a... Yeah, no, okay. You make your way over the pile, looking to climb over it and get inside, but then, to your horror, the whole thing starts to move, forming itself into a vaguely humanoid shape. Oh, fuck no. The stone monster stands fully erect and starts advancing on you. Evidently, it does not want you in this temple. Go to the... Oh, my God. Oh, no, this is going to be bad. Alright, let's just fucking get fucking crazy here. Oh, the bizarre creature stands before you, rubble falling from its lumbering form as it raises its arms, causing the very stone of the ruins to rise in the air. Holy shit. Place tokens, roll initiative. You gotta be shitting me, man. The storm stone attacks primarily using its command stone feet, staying where it is the entrance of the temple. When you are within melee range, it will use its shrapnel burst attack on you. It has 3 of these attacks. If you leave its melee range, it uses swipe as an opportunity attack unless you disengage. When it is out of shrapnel attacks, it will use command stone as its default attack. If you feel this option is beyond you, you can flee the area. Oh, here we go! The storm stone will get 1 hurdle attack stone with advantage as you leave. Okay, fucking A. He's gonna get his 1 attack at advantage. Oh, Christ, he crit me. Oh, fuck me, man. Oh! He did... Why did he only do 8? Oh, because he rolled a 1 and a 4. I thought that was a 7. Holy shit. That is fucked up. Alright, I'm out of here. Fuck this. Alright, so I go back to here. Yes. And I'm done. I'm fucking done. I'm going back to base. Fuck this, man. I don't want to die. I gotta go back to the inn and... Go to 132. Walking the streets of Zhentil Keep, you notice the hour is getting late, and it is approaching time when you should return to your inn. Evening is closing in and business owners are shutting up shop. Also, your stomach is beginning to utter growls of protest. Go to 479. You make your way back to your inn. The streets are now quiet. It seems everyone is home with the families, and gold light beckons from the windows as you navigate through the narrow streets of the fortress city. The innkeeper greets you, and you pay for another night of accommodation. If you haven't already, 2 gold pieces if you are staying in the Stout Miner, 5 if you're staying in the Zhentil Arms. So it's 5. $45, okay. The innkeeper also serves you delicious bowl of stew in your room with thick slices of dark rye bread. You wolf this down quickly, already feeling reinvigorated from this hearty meal. Restore 3 hit points. That's it? Motherfucking bullshit. I need a long rest. You are happy to see your room and quickly bed down to get some rest. Okay, here we go. You will only have time to activate 1 code word from the list below. I don't have a code word that I know of. I never went to any story entries that gave me any goddamn code words. Journal. No. Current status. Okay, so if you have none of these, go to 51. Okay, there we go. I don't have any of those. You fall asleep quickly. Sometime later, how long you do not know, you wake up with the sound. Tap, tap, tap. Half asleep, you think it's part of your dream at first and ignore it, but then you hear it again. Tap, tap, tap. Your eyes fly open and you sit bolt upright, rolling off the bed and grabbing your weapon. Tap, tap, tap. It's coming from the window. Peering over the edge of your bed, you look toward the window, but the shut curtains earlier and you can't see anything. Then the tapping again, then a voice. Outlander, come to the window. Oh yeah, this is a good way to get shot. Some instinct tells you the tone is friendly, and you move cautiously over. Besides, if this is an enemy outside your window, would they be announcing their presence? Okay. You yank the curtains open and see an elf standing on the roof outside, clad in Zhentilar livery. However, something about his bearing, his expression, tells you that this warrior is not some Zhentilar drone. There's too much dignity and intelligence in his face for that to be the case. Do you know Tederic, the Elven Knight? No, I do not. Do I? No. What do you want? You whisper urgently. The knight checks behind and to the sides, perhaps to check if he was followed. Open the window, Outlander. We need to talk. You are hesitant at first, but then he says the following. We know of your deeds in Weathercoat Wood, your defeat of the Death Knight. Oh, snap! Your rescue of Derek Brumont. Yes, I did do that. Do not ask how we know, we just do. And now, a new quest awaits you. Glory and riches, my friend. These words seal the deal for you, and you slide the window up to the elven warrior steps through. Thank you, he says. My name is Teodric. I belong to an ancient order, the Knights of the Myth Draenor. We have been watching you, Outlander, ever since you arrived in Zhentil Keep. We have eyes throughout the city, not as many as the Black Network, but enough for us to achieve our aims. You consider this for a moment. What aims, you ask? There is a pause, then Teodric responds, Arm yourself, we need to take a walk. You pick up your weapon and equipment and equip yourself as you wish, then follow Teodric to the door. Motherfucker, no wonder they gave me 3 hit. I'm not going to get a rest. This is bullshit. Oh no. Oh, that's never good. Teodric leads you deep into the labyrinth of tangled streets and endlessly twisting alleyways. Suddenly he stops dead in his tracks, putting his fist in the air. You freeze. He waits, holding a dagger at his side. Quiet now, he whispers, and waits for a long moment, listening, watching, making absolutely sure you haven't been followed. That's him. There he is. There he is. That's him. He's got a dagger, just like it said. Finally, after what seems like an age, the elven knight moves forward toward the door at the end of the alley, motioning for you to follow. You arrive at the door, an unassuming wooden entrance on the side of a building. Teodric pushes it open and ushers you inside, then steps through himself, quickly shutting it behind. You are in total darkness. Am I? Am I in total darkness? Yes, I am. As you begin to fear for your life and suspect that you are the victim of some hideous, deadly trap, a flame bursts into life and candles are lit. 1, 2, 3, shedding light around the room and illuminating faces. Seated around you, a table of 6 old men in hooded robes, but by their bearing and scars they wear, you know they are warriors, veterans. Welcome, traveler, one of them says. Come and be seated. Oh my god. Can I get a fucking healing potion or something, you guys? Alright, here's these old guys. The 6 old men and the elven warrior who brought you here all sit down around the table, faces lit by the shimmering light of candles. Welcome, traveler, one of them says. No doubt you are wondering why you are here. First, let me introduce myself. My name is Hound Falconhand, and I am the leader of this little band. We are the Knights of the Myth Draenor. By the way, let me go to my journal here. I have now met, what's this guy, what's this guy's name? Leopold, what is it? Teodric. Met Teodric and the Knights of Myth Draenor. Alright. Another of the old men pipes up. Well, not the Knights of Myth. Huon cuts the old man off. Shut up, Addy. He shakes his head, turning back to you. No, of course we're not the entirety of the Knights of the Myth Draenor, but we are a small cell placed here in Zhentil Keep, so that we might be useful in our old age. We sheathed our swords long ago, but still, we watch and we keep an eye on Manshoon and his evil doings. Evil doings is one word. I love it. And those are many. And let me get a sip of my magic elixir. Wow, I'm 30 minutes in. The guts of it, my friend. Another chimes in. Is that what we've been watching you? No, the guts of it, my friend, is that we have been watching you. Yeah, there we go. We need one such as yourself. As you can see, we are well past our prime. Not only that, but no knight of Myth Draenor, even a young one, could complete the task we require of you, as there is danger that a native of the Moon Sea would be recognized by the Zhentarim. Oh my god, this is getting complicated. Huon cuts back in. Illis is right, he says. Perhaps you have seen the discrimination that is currently being shown toward orcs, and heard the stories, perchance, of an orc horde marching on the citadel of the Raven. It's all nonsense, another old-timer exclaims. A complete falsehood, Illis agrees. Utter codswallop, another one adds. Codswallop. The rumor goes, Ewan continues patiently, that Galantar Hawkhelm, the captain of the guard of the citadel, was assassinated by orc spies who somehow infiltrated the citadel. Well, we know that's a falsehood because the citadel is practically impenetrable by force of any size. Besides that, what motive would the orcs have to invade the citadel? It poses no strategic advantage for them. Their own lands are well defended, and they have no designs over the Moon Sea. No, it is a ruse, all of it. The Black Network are experts at this sort of scaremongering. The real truth, Huon continues, is that Manshoon and Galuntar Hawkhelm, assassinated by Zhentarim spies, okay. Galantar Hawkhelm was elected by the Moonsea cities to serve as commander of the citadel, protecting the Moonsea from invaders, but it is known that he is defiant towards Manshoon. For this reason, Manshoon wanted him dead. Now he is dead, and soon the Zhentarim will have the full control of the citadel. Once they do, Monsoon will dominate these lands. It is rumored that there is a network of tunnels that originates the Dragonspire Mountains and leads right under the citadel. Oh yeah, I bet that's where I'm going. Zhentil, the founder of this city, had tunnels constructed to serve as an escape from the citadel in times of siege. We have only ever suspected these tunnels existed, but now we know they must exist. And now the Zhentarim have found them, or perhaps they knew of the tunnels were there all along. This is the only way into the citadel other than through its gates, and the only way the Zhentarim could have gotten into there to assassinate Hawkhelm. Unless they are teleported in, one old knight suggests, raising a finger. Huon cuts him off. No, there's no teleport cage around. No, there is a teleport cage around Citadel. The Citadel is ancient, full of mysteries. No one can teleport in. Once inside, yes, magic can be used, but no one can teleport past those walls. Ah, right. Huon looks at you expectantly with a glimmer of hope in his clear blue eyes. We need you to find the entrance to these tunnels, wherever that lies within the dragon spines. We need you to follow these tunnels inside the Citadel, and once there, to kill the Zhentarim spies that have infiltrated the Citadel. They may be holding the men there hostage, or they may be hiding in plain sight. You will be rewarded, Illis chimes in. King Azun will see to that. We have already discussed the matter with him. He, like all of us, desires to thwart Monsoon's plan. Here is a token of his goodwill. Theodoric places a pouch in your hand, a heavy pouch, 800 gold, he says, and another 800 once the job is done. Oh, snap. I just got some cash. Huon continues. If you cannot find the entrance to the tunnels, continue to the citadel. There is a small chance you can get in over or under the walls. Concealed in a cart, perhaps. I don't know how, but you look like the cunning sort. Once you are inside, you must find a knight called Sir Stevil Skirned, Leonard Skinnerd, a purple dragon knight, and tell him exactly what we have told you. But if you can, try your utmost to find the tunnel entrance. We must destroy that entrance so that there's no more Zhentarim can infiltrate the citadel. Huon sighs as if exhausted by telling the story. So, what do you say, traveler? Are you willing to take up your quest? One choice. You cannot refuse a good quest. Go to entry 295. All right, I'm getting 800 gold first. I'm fucking around. I'm putting it on. Yeah, 945. Wish I would have got that before I... All right, 295. Ewan's face lights up with a broad smile, as do the faces of all the other old men at the table. Excellent, he says, standing up and embracing you warmly. I can't tell you what this means to us, friend. You will be rewarded, but beyond that, you will be saved. You will have saved the Moonsea from tyranny, and of course, you will always have friends in the Knights of Myth Draenor. Go now, Huon says, placing his hand on your shoulder. Get some rest. You will need it for the quest ahead, and at dawn tomorrow, leave the city. A mile from the gates, Teodric, he indicates... Okay, a mile from the gates, Teodric... Oh, a mile from the gates, Teodric, he indicates the knight who led you here, will meet you with a horse and guide you to the foot of the dragon spines. About 30 miles ride. After that, you are on your own. Holy shit. One of the knights, in an ancient character who looks more like a mage than a fighter, approaches you with a blue bottle. To heal your wounds, he says in a quiet voice. And I fear you will need it, young warrior. Add 1 healing potion to your inventory. Oh, snap. Do I have healing potion already on here? Potion of healing. All right, 1. Boom. Very good. After exchanging final words and receiving their blessings, you quietly emerge back into the alleyway and walk quickly, finding your way back onto the street. Your head is spinning with what you have just been thrust into the middle of, but you cannot help feeling this quest is vitally important. You return to your lodgings and your mind abuzz with anticipation of the prospect of this quest as you navigate your way back to the inn. Yeah. You sleep well that night at the inn, and after a long and adventure-filled day in the Zhentil Keep, restore all of your hit points from this long rest and reset your progress points to 0. All right, progress point 0, long rest. Boom. Excellent. Now let me see that fucking stone bitch. I'm all brave now. The next morning, you wake up with the rising sun and go downstairs where the innkeep serves you steaming hot bowl of porridge with dark brown sugar and a large mug of coffee to bolster your spirits. You make your way through the quiet early morning streets of Zhentil Keep, slightly on edge as you watch the rooftops. No, as you watch the rooftops and alleyways for Zentarum spies, but you reach the city gates without incident and give a nod to the Zentilar guards as you leave the gray walls of Zhentil Keep and start west, back toward Teshwave. You walk for about half an hour, keeping an eye out for the knight Teodric as you ascend a long, gradual slope leading towards the foothills of the rocky Dragonspine Mountains. Then, as you near the upper ridge of the slope, the elf himself suddenly appears from amongst the small copse of trees, riding one horse and leading another. He is dressed in chainmail, but wears no livery. Livery? I don't know. Yeah, real quick, I gotta look up livery. I think that means like garments and whatnot. That's the second time I've seen that word. Special uniform worn by servant or official. Okay, good. So it's a uniform. Very good. Back to business. Teodric comes along you and dismounts, unhitching the second horse's reins from his own mount and handing them to you. Morning, he says. Shall we ride? You mount the chestnut mare with ease and set off alongside. Teodric, as the morning sun climbs into the sky at your backs, warming the air and grassy landscape that surrounds you. Teodric says little as you ride, and together you cover many miles. By mid-morning, the Dragonspine Mountains fill your view, towering before you like rocky sentinels. You ride all day. Let's just get it together here. You ride all day, stopping only at midday for a bite to eat and water the horses from a small stream, and by early evening you have reached the junction marked by a large obelisk where the trail leads northwest into the heart of the dragon spines. Now, is it, do we have, oh yeah, there's the obelisk right there. Holy shit. All right. Good times. By early evening, you reach in my mic. Okay, where the trail. Okay, a road branches off to the southwest towards Teshwave. Yes, it does. Teodric dismounts and indicates that you do also. Go on foot from here, the knight says, nodding down the northwest trail. That will lead you to the dragon spines. The journey to the citadel of the Raven will take several days, and much of it will be hard going. But you look well traveled, so you'll do fine. Now, wait a minute. Is the citadel even fucking marked on here? What the fuck? I don't like it. It's very upsetting. Is that it? Fuck, I don't know. Okay, here we go. Okay, here we go. Teodric equips you with extra provisions, 3 days worth, and a ring bearing the crest of the Knights of Mithranor. Okay, so I'm gonna go. No. I'm gonna go to my rations, inventory rations. Do I have rations? Yeah. So I have 13 now, and then I'm gonna add. That's not a thing, is it? No, it's not. Okay, so I'm gonna add that on. Ring bearing. Let's see. Ring bearing crest of the knights, because Knights of Mithranor. Because you know why? Because if I don't have that, they're gonna fucking behead me or something. All right. I have no idea how to find these secret tunnels that Huon spoke of, nor how to enter the citadel should you find the tunnels. But should you manage to reach Sir Stevil Leonard Skinner, show him this ring. He will know then that your mission is true. You thank Teodric and part ways. Watching him ride into the distance, you start setting up camp, wondering what adventures the Dragonspire Mountains hold for you. Congratulations, worthy adventurer. You made it to the end of part 1. Oh, fuck, this is the end! In one piece, your quest to foil the evil plots of Monsoon and his black network will continue in part 2 of this adventure, entitled Citadel of the Raven, to be released early in 2018. Keep your character sheet aside in preparation for this quest. In the meantime, there is no reason why you couldn't create a new character and explore this adventure some more. Fuck, I didn't know this was going to be the end. Fuck, that's it. I did it. I didn't die. Alright, that's it. It's over. uh, he has not yet completed the second part of this. So that was kind of an abrupt. I was getting ready to fucking go find some tunnels and shit. Alright, I guess that's it. He did say at the beginning.
I love you, man.
Hey, Boffin, thanks for the sub. He did say at the beginning of this adventure. Let me go see if I can find it. He did say. Let's see here. Let's just go in here. Paul Bilmer is the guy that wrote this. He goes by on the DM's Guild. He's listed as 5e solo game books. But he did say in here, something about before you begin this adventure, I need to inform you that this is part 1 of a 2-part quest. There are multiple side quests which you can undertake and complete this within this game, but the main quest takes place over 2 books. So please don't be disappointed when the adventure pauses at the end of this book. I was initially going to make the adventure in 1 book, but several authors advised me to split it into 2 parts. The next book, Citadel of the Raven, will complete the quest, and rest assured I am working to get it out as quickly as possible. You can expect it in early 2018. And I think he is nearing completion on that. So there you go, everybody. I fucking didn't die. And I thought it was going to be a big go through the thing, but that's the next part. So that's going to probably be a few months before. I mean, obviously he's got to finish it, upload it to the DM's Guild, and then I have to convert it to Fantasy Grounds. So that is the end. Oh, now I got to find something to do on Saturdays, everybody. Oh my God. You know what I want to do though is I want to take this time, since that wasn't quite an hour, I'm going to take this time to test out. I'm going to test out Celestian's new thing. I'm going to tell you what I mean. Well, actually, I'm not going to use this character. I'm going to have to use another character. So, let me bring one in. Celestian made a new extension that reshuffles the expiring effects for anything that you have in the combat tracker when you change the initiative on each round, which is really cool because I've always wanted to re-roll initiative every single round, but if you do that, the effects get screwed up, and he fixed that with an extension, which is called wherever the fuck it's called. It's called do I still have it on here? No. Damn it. I'll tell you what it is. It's okay, I know how to find it quick. Fantasy Grounds. Come on, Fantasy Grounds. Go to forums. Go to new posts. Go all the way down. It was on this page. Maybe it went to the next page now. All right, let's go to one more page. Should be near the top. Nope, let me try that again. It's called expiring effects or something like that. Well, son of a bit. Shit. All right, so let's just search for it. Expiring.
Cheerbits. Cheerbits in the stream. Thanks for the
Cheerbits in the stream.
cheerbits.
Fantasy Grounds College. Cheerbits. Celestian. Grounds. That should be enough to find it. Damn it. Okay, then in that case, oh yeah, you guys, I need to switch over so you guys can see my screen here. Here we go. Now you guys can see everything I see. So let's go to Fantasy Grounds Extensions and find out what the hell it's called. It's called Change Init Update Effects. Change Init Update Effects. So Change Init Update Effects. Let's see if we can find it by that way. Here we go. There we go. There it is. Okay, so it's in 5e. Oh, it's in Forum Create and Share Armory Extensions. That's where it is. So here, anybody that's watching now, I'll put it in the chat so you guys can go to this link if you want to do it. So now I'm going to test it actually. So this is going to be cool. All right, so let me get a guy. Let me import some kind of other character. Go to Fantasy Grounds characters. And just bring in some Yahoo character. Oh, San Mika. I know that's a wizard. Okay, that's my first AL character. All right, so let me bring her on there. Now, she's got spells and shit, right? Yeah. Okay, so let me get out a couple NPCs, an Abeloth and an adult green dragon. Why not? Okay, so let's say that let's find a thing that does
Cheerbits. Cheerbits in the stream. Thanks for the cheerbits.
Cheerbits in the stream. Let's find a thing that does something until the next turn. Creature of your all right, well, first of all, none of these are coded, and as you know, I like to have all my shit coded. So Tasha's, do I even have the codes? No, I don't have it open. Son of a bitch. All right, spell codings. Spell effects codings. All right, open it up. There's Tasha's Hideous Laughter. So I'm going to drag that on. This, I don't give a crap about this character, so just put it on there. All right, here it is. Okay, so, well, no, that's a 1 minute thing. So, yeah, somebody name a spell that just lasts for 1 round. I can't. My mind is so blank. Like something that has an effect that lasts for 1 turn or something. Oh, shield is a good one. Shield. Okay, shield. Okay. So let's say that it's round 1, and San is going to. Let's say that it's this Abeloth turn, and the Abeloth goes to hit San, but San decides to. Let's just give San a picture here. San decides to enact shield and puts it on herself. So now we would see. Oh, but nobody has. Oh, fuck. All right, everybody, roll initiative for everybody. No, roll initiative. Roll all initiatives. Okay. So This guy goes to hit, and she puts on... Oh, but first, I need to come over here to the options. And, well, come on, give me the options. All right, yes, we want initiative to be re-rolled every round. Here we go, on. Okay, good. All right, now, she puts on shield. So let's do it. Boom. Okay, so we see that her initiative is 22, and it's going to expire on initiative 22 in the next round. So the Abeloth goes, the next monster goes, and then initiatives get reshuffled, but it would have come off because it's her turn again anyway. Okay, so let's try this. Let's give her initiative 1, and then put shield on her. Okay, so it's going to expire now. Now, when it goes to the next round, she should still have it. Yes, and it should expire on initiative 6, which it does. Oh, man, that's fucking... Oh, dude, that is fucking cool. So that is a cool extension right there, everybody. This means that any effects that you have that expire on the person's next turn, when you reshuffle initiative, will still be in effect and will expire properly at the right time. All right, that's awesome. That's awesome to know. So that was a little bonus to this video, which we're almost... My alarm's going to go off because I know there's like a minute or... Yeah, there's less than 2 minutes. So I'm just going to kill that alarm because I don't need it to go off anymore. If I can find it before it goes off. It's under clock. It's under timer. 1:06. Cancel. I don't need it. Okay, thank you. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and shut her down, everybody. That was good. I did not die from that adventure, and there was many more things that could have been done in that adventure, and if I played it as a different character, I would probably make different choices. I see that has a high level, what do you call it, replayability. And now that I've tested this, let me go ahead and get rid of this San Mika. We don't need her in here. And I'll keep this guy. We'll clear out the combat tracker. Because when I get the other part, I'm going to come right back into this campaign and keep on going and play this guy right here. Boom. Okay, so I think that's going to be it. Let me go back to slides, and we'll put that up. I will be here tomorrow with Leroon. We will be having our special guest. Will be FSH Schmo, and we'll be doing all things Fantasy Grounds talk show